They say that nice guys finish last, but I know that that ain't true, cause I'm the nicest in the booth. Every verse that I spit is proof that I'm perfect when I pursue my dreams and what was meant for me. You cried out for the greatest, I'm only here cause you sent for me. She told me that she loved me and I told her I feel it. I love me too. Hot Boys is up 100 million, because I gotta love myself if I ever think I'ma make it. It's too many snakes that pray that I'm out here naked. I'm fighting through all the scrutiny, backstabbing and mutiny. When I'm on top pursuing me, soon as I fall they mute me, really hoping they ruin me, scheming, plotting congruently. Perseverance influenced me, keep on pushing and doing me. You wanna measure bars and flow, this where the bar set. Malice in the palace, I'm guessing this song is our test. And so to show them that I understand, I made them suspend me without pay for these punches I'm throwing at our fans.
You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They say that winners never quit, quitters they never win. I'ma just keep on pushing, cause quitting that shit's a sin. I go in like I'm starving Marvin, glutton, I eat it all. Even family think that I'm crazy, question every ambition. I laugh at they 9 to 5 middle fingers to they traditions. A fire that rage inside, drive me to my endeavors. Cause where I'm from, your fool doomed door will forever prosper. Will prosper, cause he don't move like crab or lobster. Screaming never say die, never will I surrender. A big smile on my face, I'm blessed and highly favored. Don't look at me like a mute, my mom ain't raised no but fake, akin to my success. Moving with no regrets, moving through the rejects. All I want is 2 things, the power and respect. And as an added bonus, run me the fattest of checks. My season never know a hunger pains or projects. You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. What's up? Power and that money,
It'll hit you like a truck.
I am in it just to win it.
I'm worth way more than just a buck.
Have my moments when I'm down,
That's why I'm always looking up.
I am shouting from the top.
Tell my parents I
I
said
ain't
what's
losing
up.
no power.
It's
Money,
trash.
money,
Still
power.
trash.
Throw it
Away?
up
Oh.
for them champagne
Hey.
showers. You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. What's up?
I'm trying to tell y'all, there is no league that's doing it like the United Sim Football Association. Right on time with another game. How are you feeling in the chat? I see you lit up in there. Got 10 plus. I think we got some new players up in here. I see Beast, Mix the Gamer, Turts, all the people up in here. Ryan throwing biddies, man. He's showing the biddies. First spray, he making fun of me. I mean, it seemed like a pretty good evening if I do say so myself. What's going on, everybody? How you feeling? We are here for the final game of the week 5 slate. What's going on extra? But we got ourselves a great one here. If you was here last season, you're pretty familiar with these two teams here. They made it to the United Bowl through the craziness of the playoffs. And here they are again for the first time, and should be the last time, assuming they don't meet up again in the United Bowl. You never know what happens, but it's going to be St. Louis at Tacoma in this ball game. Let's go ahead and get into it. St. Louis led by Rebecca Montaigne, aka the greatest quarterback in USFA history. She's trying to get her 4th ring. And then the homies in Tacoma, they're led by 4-year wide receiver Sean Bridges. As he turns making fun of the ads in the chat. Only one way to stop those ads, you gotta sub to the channel, my man. That's how you get it going. But it should be a fun ride here. I have everything ready to go on my side. I'm gonna go ahead and flip to it in just a little bit, but before we do, make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We'll talk about them a little bit later, but I'm not gonna play around with you. I'll see you on the other side of this, Brandon. Let's get to it. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and flick it over real quick. We are underway here in Tacoma, Washington. Let me go ahead and get that sound for you real quick so you can hear what I'm hearing as we see the return pass to 20. And it looks like the home team, Tacoma Eruption, will start off with the football here. Sean Bridges got some weapons to throw to. He said he's going to light him up. First play is going to be caught, turning up and getting the first down already. I see a big man there, number 5, getting into the mix. Jason Beach is going to be first and 10 come. That's a big mamma jamma right there. I do not want to tackle that man. That dude is huge. He's like 6'7". It's going to be passing it right side in, almost throws a pick. And that could have been nasty right there for Tacoma, but I said, James, my bad. I wrote it wrong on here. I got to change that here. I just did all of this in the span of like 2 hours, man. I'm sorry. James Peach, my bad. It is like a Jason Copeland, but there's Jacob Copeland on this team, so I got to get these names right. Bear with me now. Handoff, gonna look and gonna get taken down in the backfield. Not too much happening on that one. It's gonna be 3rd and 8 coming up. We'll turn this down just a little bit. See how it works. It's a little better, a little better, a little better, a little better. Okay, cool. Everything's working. 3rd and 8 here though for Tacoma, looking for the first quick pitch in, gonna be tipped around and almost picked off by Preston Dotson. And their first drive is gonna come to a quick halt. It's gonna be 4th and 8 coming up. As I said before, these two teams made it to the United Bowl. This is the first time that they've met since then. St. Louis won pretty easily in that game, but they're trying to change the narrative. They're going to try to turn up the field past the 30. It's going to set up 1st and 10 here. First setup here for St. Louis. And yes, this will be on YouTube. I don't know if you heard, that was just one of my soundboard stuff. I have soundboards here. Yeah. If you like the USFA, say yeah. Yeah. See? As they got to go backwards there. That's a false start. A lot of players moving there. It's going to be 1st and 15 though. What? Yeah. Yeah, it'll probably be up by tomorrow. Let's see, 1st and 15. Montaigne looking for her first completion. Is going to find her man. Turning up is Ansel Tavian, getting all those yards back. A gain of 10. 2nd and 5 coming. Gonna look for a man here. Launching this one left side, burning a man and caught. And it's gonna be Sir Lancelot for the touchdown. Quick bucket. St. Louis gonna get 6 on the board. What a play. Not playing games here, St. Louis. Gonna be kick up. And it's going to be kicked good, and St. Louis wasted no time getting back in that end zone. I don't know who was guarding Sir Lancelot, but it was not a pretty sight. But it's going to be 7-0 here to start this game off. First quarter just getting started. Nothing too crazy here. Let's see what Tacoma could do in response. We could talk about these teams right quick. I could go ahead and do that if you don't mind me doing it. But on quarterback for Tacoma will be Sean Bridges, like I said before, in his 4th year, trying to do big things. Wide receivers will be James Peach, Chris Banks, Extra Magic, and Zorro Lunar, along with halfback Lamar Davis. Tight end will be Frederick Kaiser and also Evan Hunt. In that mix, they do not have a kicker in regards to being a user player. But we'll see him do a little bit of jazz a little later, as we see this one taken to around the 26-yard line or so. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Defense for St. Louis. We could talk about that since they're coming to the field. Let's go ahead and do it. Jesse Leyva will be the sole defensive lineman here. Linebackers will be John Smith, Nicholas Watt, and Rock Blazer. Watch out for Nicholas Watt. He came off of a 5-sack performance last week as he handed off and going to get stuffed immediately. A loss of 1 on that play, and that was Jesse Leyva making the stop. It's going to be 2nd and 11 coming. And yes, that was a really nice throw there from the homie, Rebecca Montaigne. Been there since the beginning. The most rings by a quarterback, no doubt. As we see 2nd and 11, quick pitch and caught, turning it up and getting the first down. Pushing forward is number 7 there. I still got to get my numbers right, but number 7 is going to be Chris Banks for his first official USFA catch. Great job there from the homie. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming for Tacoma. Interesting set here in the strong guy, and they'll hand it off to the right side, turn it up, rolling over a man to get past the 40. That's going to be a gain of 5 on that play. 2nd and medium coming. See if I could do something real quick. Blending mode. Let's make this subtract. Nope, not that one. Screen. There you go. Much better. As we see the pass right side and caught. There goes Banks again, taking it to midfield. Getting the young wide receivers involved in this offense is going to be 1st and 10. And yes, they are looking very nice right now here. Shout out to Ryan Davis as well for subbing up first fray. As this drive shall continue here. Tacoma trying to tie this ball game up. They hand it off again in a big hole there for Davis, pushing forward past the 40, down to the 35. And the Tacoma team starting to rock a little bit. It's 1st and 10 coming. Make sure you sub up, my man. They're going to fake the handoff. Look at Bridges taking off to run. Throws on the run. Got a man and caught it. Goes Banks again. Over the back. Ran past the ball. He was like, look, let me turn around real quick. And that's going to be a quick dot. That's 1st and goal coming in for Tacoma. Great pass, great catch. And Tacoma starting to cook a little bit at home, looking for the man. Millfield, they're gonna be deflected, taking away Chris Banks' first touchdown catch. That was right open, but all he had to do was stick one hand out there. It's gonna be 2nd and goal coming. Which one of these rookie wide receivers will get the first touchdown? Put your bets there in the chat. As they got a man off sides, it's going to be handoff right side. Going to try to cut up and gets inside the 5. They'll move it half a distance to the goal, so they'll get up a little bit closer. Nicholas Watt there with the penalty. Going to keep it moving though. Gotta move. See if I can move this over to make sure that's right. It's all good. We're going to keep it moving. 2nd and goal coming up. With another handoff. Yes, it is. There goes Davis pushing forward. Gets to around the 3. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. This is play now. We don't do franchise here. Mostly because all the other teams are like pretty much the regular teams that's in the game. That makes it easier on us. Gonna be handoff. They're gonna try to play, pushing forward and into the end zone. Big bucket Tacoma. They're gonna potentially tie the game with the extra point coming up, but a great drive here. Kick is gonna be up. And it is going to be good. A 9-play, 75-yard drive lasting 4 minutes and some change. Can't be mad at that. Most of these players, first time in the USFA, trying to get that connection going. And you hear that bubbling right there. That's that lava coming for you. It's going to be 5.5 minutes left in the first still for sure. Great job and a great game up to this point. Make sure you follow and subscribe if you can to the Twitch channel, sub to the YouTube, all the good stuff. And we're gonna keep these games rolling for you like we always do. It's only gonna get better and better from here. Make sure you invite your peoples, invite your friends, invite your baby mamas if you got it, your children. Hey, they can make a player. It's so easy a caveman could do it. The upgrade, why not? But we're gonna see this kickoff coming. Gonna be taken from the end zone, trying to find the lane is Kevin Lee, pushing forward and gonna get to the 25-yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. This might be, it might just be the biggest actually he is the biggest wide receiver in the game right now. He's like 6'7", 230. And it's fitting that he's playing for Tacoma. They took over the Seahawks, and there's one pretty big wide receiver that they could compare himself to, as that pass was off the mark there for Montaigne. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. And that was a rare miss there from Rebecca, but hey, always another play next. Gonna be taking this pass and launching this again left side, and he's burned him again, turning up and getting into the end zone. Oh no, number 24 gets lit up again, and I think that may be one of those other players. Let me see what the number is. Number 24, that's Goofy Goober there on the outside. I think that's the wrong player that you want over there. 2 straight passes, you might as well target him if you got the speed. And Sir Lancelot's already coming through with the big game for him, trying to get back in the wide receiver of the year race, which has been ridiculous. And I didn't even have a chance to talk about St. Louis's offense, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Quarterback will be Rebecca Montaigne in year number 8. Halfbacks will be Tom Edwards and Namie McNamerson. Wide receivers will be Chris Cross, Sir Lancelot, and Zane Henderson. Tight ends will be Ansel Tavian. Actually, Kevin Lee is also a wide receiver. Sorry about that. And that's all the users there. They have a bot player as well. But on defense, I'll finish it out. Did talk about the linebackers and the D linemen, so the front seven's good. Cornerbacks will be Gum Arabic, Tristan Mitchell, and Xavier Lingham. Free safety will be Stevie Glades, and strong safety will be perennial all-star Preston Dotson, aka my player, because why not? And he fumbled the football, but I think he hit the ground. I think that should be returned. Yes, it is. And y'all caught a break. It's Tacoma, but he looked pretty down when it happened. So we're gonna go ahead and set it up. It's gonna be 1st and 10. And they're gonna hand off to the right side, looking for a lane. It gets dragged down immediately. Nice outside coverage there from number 56, Nicholas Watt. It's gonna be 2nd and 8 coming up. And I'll talk about the Tacoma defense since they wasn't really on the field for too much longer. D linemen, they have 2 of them. They're gonna have Carlton Rhodes and Geriatric on the defensive ends. Now, linebackers, as we see this pass here, left side, and they tried the in and out route. That did not work. 3rd and 8 coming. The linebackers will be David Koala, Tyawara England, and Jason Cash. And the secondary is pretty deep here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They got Balra Burr, Goofy Goober, and new acquisition Jacob Copeland. Free safeties will be Jar Martinez and John Carter, and Patrick McGowan will round it out at strong safety. As we see the pass again left side, it's gonna be incomplete in some coverage. Could not hang on through it. Extra magic. That was gonna be a pretty tough catch regardless, and it didn't look like it was gonna pick up the first, so Tacoma's gonna have to punt it back. Ryan Davis said this is gonna come down to who can stop who. So far, St. Louis has been making the plays on defense. They stopped them twice. And it's going to be returned from Preston, looking for a lane, pushing forward to get to the 30. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for St. Louis. And this is a clear mismatch here on this Tacoma defense. I would probably switch over to Copeland on top of Sir Lancelot, but they're going to try to hand off to Namey for the first time, and he's going to get around 4. 2nd and 6 coming. How's the gameplay in the chat? Is it looking good? Let me know. Always looking to make it better for you, the people, so we could keep you coming back. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see the end of round coming, and they tried it, but great outside coverage there from Tacoma, making it a 3rd and medium situation. I bumped up the bit rate for this one by 500. Didn't see any dropbacks for my testing, so yeah, it should be all good to go. 3rd and medium here. And we're going to look for man middle field and overthrows the crossing receiver. And Tacoma catches a break on that play. Another rare miss there from Montaigne. It's going to set up 4th and 5. Let's give it back to Tacoma. Tacoma will be in the black and red and white accented uniforms there. St. Louis will be in the white with the red, blue, and yellow accents, the yellow helmets. You can't miss them. As we see this one gets sent inside the 15, looking for the return, taking this one and jukes up to get close to the 27. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. That was John Carter there on the return. Yeah, I have to fix that myself. I fixed one thing in the chat. I kind of messed it up, but I can put it back normal. There goes another catch by the homie. Banks getting a lot of work here in this ball game. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming. Let me see if I can fix it while I got a little time. Let me see. As we see the handoff, pushing forward and finding the lane is the bot player. I'll get it back up with the sound. Just give me 1 second. Just had to click on real quick. It's going to be 1st and 10 though. Tacoma's on the move. Gonna be a short drop back, taking off to run, throws on the run and got his man, turning up his number 5. There goes Peach. Taking it up the field. It's gonna be 1st and 10 here for Tacoma. I'm liking this movement here. First and 10, first quarter winding down, another handoff, looking to push off another man to get inside the 30. He got the touchdown earlier. He's been putting a lot of work in this ball game. It's 2nd and 2 coming. Gonna be hand this off right side and drag down. Great coverage there from number 31. Gonna make it 3rd and 4 coming up. 6'7", 230 red zone threat. You know, he eats at least 2 to 5 steaks an evening, so he likes a medium rare. As we take this one to the end of the first quarter. A very interesting set of events here. A fun ride in this ball game. Let's go ahead and get back into it. How you feeling in the chat? Throw some 2s in the chat, because why not? As we see the quick pitch left side, and they tried the in and out route again. But once again, you just gotta take it a step, let the play breathe, and then hit the pass. But he kind of rushed that one. Gonna be 4th and 4 now. And it looks like they're going to settle for the field goal. Going to be kick up, and that is a shank. And that is why you invest in a pretty good kicker. That is not going to help him out. That is going to be 14-7 score still. Bruce Stenger, he did not get his foot properly on that one. The great drive goes fruitless here for Tacoma. Now they need to get another stop. You see at the top of your screen, Sir Lancelot is once again in single man coverage. What would they do with it though? Montaigne, the pocket's clean, but not clean enough. Had to throw that one away. Great pressure. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Tacoma dropping Bubba Hill, Jaquay Walls, and Tom Krieg to make this wide receiver core possible, as they fake the handoff here, looking for a man left side, and gonna be overthrown again. There was some decent enough coverage there, but I think the pass still could have been completed. 3rd and 10 coming. I wouldn't call Sean Bridges mid, but I think it's mostly because Kurtz and Beast have a rivalry going on there. Beast has a very, very good quarterback, but he's going to be a deep drop back for Montaigne. Was another launch. Yes, it is. And it's a bucket again. Probably going to take it down to the 2-yard line. And that time it was number 29 on number 83. Kevin Lee says, "You can't guard me either." It's going to be 1st and goal. John Carter did his best to make sure they didn't get the score. And it's 1st and goal here for Tacoma. Quick drop back, looking, caught, and Kevin Lee finished the drive for the touchdown. Goodness gracious, what can you do when St. Louis runs through you? They're 3-1 for a reason. Beast out here signing wide receivers when he needed quarterbacks. He got one, but he hasn't really been tested as Copeland, as we see that extra point go through. That could be testament to the new cornerback signing. it really hasn't gone in the direction of Copeland. It's been going towards the other cornerbacks that's on the team, but it is what it is. Got to keep the drive alive, the game alive. We'll have the advertisement at halftime. You know how we do. He said he's scared of me. He ain't. Oh, that's a she. Rebecca Montaigne's a girl. I wish you could, but you can only make one. You chose to make wide receiver, so you got to live with it. But you can go to college. The ECFL's going to be taking players pretty soon. But it is what it is. As we see the kickoff coming from the 4-yard line, here comes the return, looking to get some yards. Nice push, and Zora Lunar does get to the 29. A decent return. We're going to make it 1st and 10 here for Tacoma. But what can Beast do with this offense? It's going to be an interesting question to note. Quick pitch ain't going to be deflected. Almost caught through Rock Blazer, but just had enough to make that stop. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Yeah, they always have beats. Turks and Beats, they've had this rivalry since as long as I've known them. Not even just in this league. It's been in all of our previous leagues. It's a fun ride, most definitely. But it's 2nd and 10. Would have handed off? Yes, they will. Looking for a lane is Davis and gets taken down by Rock Blazer. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up. Yeah, timeless, priceless. One of the things I appreciate the most between the two of them. And it's going to be quick pitch and going to be caught turning up, pushing forward, and that's a big man. 1st and 10. James Peach, he said, you got to put more bodies on me. 1st and 10 coming. And another handoff, looking for a lane and gets stuffed. This defense here for St. Louis, very underrated. A lot of big players on this defense. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Another handoff coming, takes off to run, throws the right side and caught, turning up, spins off one man, tries to get the first. He's going to be a little shy though. Peach getting into the mix now. He says he'll want to get outdone by the homie on the other side. It's going to be 3rd and inches coming. Why are you not running? You got to give it to the homie Davis. He's a beast on the block. Going to be a drop back here, looking middle field and caught, turning up the field. And then I just called that man, dragging a man to the 20, actually to the 32-yard line. I told you, stop sleeping on Davis. He could do some work if you give him the ball. 1st and 10 coming for Tacoma. And they're back in scoring range as they fake the handoff to the bot player. Millfield is caught, turning up is the homie Banks. He's trying to open it up and get some cash money. 1st and 10, Tacoma. See Preston Dotson, he has trouble. Even he has trouble bringing that fool down. That boy thick as hell. 1st and 10 by himself and caught again. And he's going to get tackled by 2 defensive players this time around. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. And this 6th catch of the game, 77 yards. He's balling. Hey, Beast has been steadily updating, slowly but surely. Gotta give him credit a little bit. Handoff to Davis, pushing forward, making that 3rd down a little bit easier to hit. It's going to be 3rd and 4. And here comes the ranting. Third and 4 coming up here. Going to be a pass, looking for a man. Going to middle field and going to be caught for the first down. Getting it to the tight end now. We haven't seen a lot of Frederick Kaiser. The homie Bridges is trying out the new wide receivers, but they still have one of the top tight ends on the team too. 1st and goal coming. Tacoma looking to get their second touchdown. And it's going to be a quick drop back and going to find him again for the touchdown. Frederick Kaiser getting the bucket, and they're going to drop it back to a 1-score game. Great drive here from this young team in Tacoma. Turks, you barely do stats, so you shouldn't even talk. Kick is going to be doinked though off the uprights, as we see it become an 8-point game, not 7, as the second quarter is halfway through. Yeah, GM updater, well, owner updater and historian. Well, you barely do yours too, B, so I don't know. Interesting set here, but I'll give the bubble real quick for the homies. Gotta get that bread, baby. We gotta get that paper, man. We gotta get that paper. It's gonna be returned here. Taken down, taking that to around the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10 coming. Whenever someone donates bits, I'm going to hit them with this.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
I'm just letting you know now in advance. Handoff to the Navy, and it's finding a hole, and he's breaking free to midfield. First play out the drive is a big one, and they're going to get inside Tacoma territory. Down the right crease, broke a tackle, and he's off. Oh, word? Oh, we doing it for real? Okay.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
I love it. Ryan Davis with the biddy. I love it as they're going to fake it, and they're going to Wild Archer and take him down to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming. Oh, we really getting heavy. Okay. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Shit like that, shit like that.
I ain't mad at you. Throw the biddies, show your biddies tonight. Let's go ahead and get into it. 2nd and 5 coming. Montaigne looking for the bucket. The pass rush trying to get home. Turns around and gets sacked. Big play. 3rd and 19 coming. This Tacoma team's trying to get some fire. Montaigne stayed in the pocket as long as she could, but that pass rush was just getting home. 3rd and 19. And they're going to fake the handoff. Looking left side is going to be caught, but not enough for the first. And we should see a punt coming up. Fourth and 10, punt team is here, looking for the pin, sending this left side. It is going out of bounds, but where out of bounds is the question we have to see. They're showing the punter, so that might be trouble for Tacoma. We'll see where they mark it. And it is inside the 5. Okay, I didn't quite see where it was, but great pin there from Carlstown. They're going to have to drive the length of the field, going to try to hand off, and runs over a man to get some yards. It's going to be 2nd and 7 coming. Whenever they show that punter, normally it's a good sign. Let me see if I can stretch this out just a little bit. Okay, much better. As we see another handoff coming and gets close to the 10-yard line as we hit the 2-minute warning. I mean, it's the safest route to run the football when you're that close to the end zone. You don't want to throw it into some bad positions to get an interception. But they're going to try this 3rd and 4 here. And they are going to pass it again. Pass rush trying to get home. Trying to take off, but get sacked. No awareness on that particular play. And the pass rush came from the back. It's going to be 4th and 9 coming up. Great defense. Seeing Bridges, he was trying to stay tall in that pocket there. He was looking to see if anyone could get it open, but no dice there. Now they got to punt from their own end zone. And yes, I've seen a punt blocked in this situation. Will it happen here? No, it will not, but it was pretty close. As it sends it to Preston Dotson, looking for some blockers. Cuts to the left side, the right side, and gets to the 40. 1st and 10 coming up here for the homies in white. Doesn't seem like more of a coverage sack, in my opinion. I think if Bridges had the lane to throw it to, I think he would have let that go. But regardless of that, it's going to be 1st and 10. There is a slot receiver at the top of your screen open, and he's going to launch it again left side and caught. I know who that is. Sir Lancelot. Over 250 yards passing from Montaigne, and it's 1st and 10. Looked like John Carter was trying to get in pursuit on that play, but could not get over there. There's this 1st and goal, looking for the quick pitch and caught. Turn it up and tries to get the touchdown again as Lancelot not quite there, doing the robot on the ground. I don't know why he's doing that, but it's going to be 2nd and goal. "47 seconds. They're going to hand it off, and it's going to fall into the end zone. Do that dance. And St. Louis is going to make it 27-13. A great game here for St. Louis all the way around. And another one. Okay.
Shit like that.
Looks like St. Louis is going to miss an extra point as well. So both kickers missing the easy bucket. You got to make your free throws. You know what I'm saying? But it's 45 seconds left in this 2nd quarter. St. Louis looking like the team to beat. Tacoma trying to keep pace. Oh, are you talking about the corner? That's not a bot. That was actually a user player. That's a Goofy Goober, I believe. Or Ball Burr, whichever one. But one thing is, one thing is true. They have not tested Copeland all game long. It's going to be sent into the end zone right at the goal line, whatever you want to call it. Past the 20 is Lunar finding a big push to get past the 30. That's definitely going to help him out. It's going to be 1st and 10. First 3 plays for St. Louis. He got traded during the season. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. Gonna take off to run his Bridges, trying to get away from the homie, and just throws this one away. Not much you could do right there. It's gonna be 2nd and 10. Yeah, he's definitely wide receiver 1. But of course, the plays they flip him in different areas to try to catch him slipping. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna be passing it again, looking to move, takes off to run, throws it, and cannot connect the dots there. Had number 7 deep open on the right side, but did not test him. It's gonna be 3rd and 10 coming. Now it'll be imperative for them to get the first down, see if they could get a Hail Mary attempt. Looking for a man, right side. It's going to be caught, and he does turn up for the first down, and they're going to call timeout numero uno. Nice play there by Bridges. That's Peach right there with the catch, his 5th catch, 65 yards. They might have a pair of rookie wide receivers getting 100 yards in this game. They keep playing like this. Definitely Hail Mary range here, but they're going to look to see if they can get closer. They're going to be passing it again, middle of the field, and caught, and going to turn up as Kaiser as they call timeout number 2. They definitely need playbooks for sure. Second and 5 here. Not quite in field goal range, but they can move the ball up the field a little bit. Throws on the run and almost throws it straight to Rock Blazer as the pressure almost got there to Bridges. 3rd and medium coming. So far, 40 plays. 25 of them passes here for Tacoma. 3rd and 5, looking for the man. Pockets collapsing, throws on the run and dot, turning up and gets inside the 5-yard line. Call the timeout, homies. Tacoma, you have a chance here. What a play right there from Bridges. That was a dot, and you can put that sonic ring there for your boy. That was do it. I'm gonna do it again just because that was nice. But it looks like they're not going to try the touchdown. Me personally, I don't blame you. Just see if you could get some points on the board. But I would at least tried one time, but it is what it is. It's going to make it an 11-point game. Still got a whole half to play. A very conservative play nonetheless, but it does yield you some points. It could have been better than that, as opposed to trying to go for a low chance at a Hail Mary. I would have tried once, like a pass like the back of the end zone, but I think at this point, with you being down 2 possessions, any bit of points can help. Especially if you come back next half, get a stop and score again, you're pretty much right there. Yeah, I think that's the filter doing that. I don't think that's the actual gameplay, but it's almost like they're on lava. You know what I'm saying? Going to be taking this one up the field, gets to the 25, and it looks like St. Louis will have one more play before they go to halftime. They may kneel it out. And it looks like St. Louis will take us into halftime. And I think it's time for a quick advertisement break, because why not? You see it on the screen. The official energy drink of the United Sim Football Association. Use that code on the screen, USFA S8, to get 10% off each and every order that you get. Supporting the league directly. You love to see it. And we're going to keep it moving here in just a little bit. Make sure you shout out to the rest of the affiliates that we have here, the ECFL, aka the Elite Collegiate Football League. There are collegiate affiliates. Whenever they leave college, they come to us, they get drafted by us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the GSB. the Gold Standard Basketball League. They're approaching the playoffs. They're coming up pretty soon. So got to root for my boy Pharaoh Dotson, center for the Portland Pioneers. Shout out to them. And then, of course, don't forget the homies in goals. Great One Hockey League sim. We got the Hockey League going on as well. All the links will be in the Discord if you haven't seen already, and all of our official affiliates, all the good stuff. Also, shout out to Paladin. If you need anything software wise for your business, there's only one place you need to go to. You'll be directly affecting and supporting the USFA in regards to that. So if you need some help on that side, show some love to them. But outside of that, I think we'll pretty much go right back to the gameplay. I'll go ahead and flip over in just a little bit. Let me go ahead and do it. And we back underway again. As we see the return here from St. Louis, trying to take it past the 25. I think it'll get right there. Third quarter is here. Throw your threes in just because. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Love the chat rolling there, guys. Keep it up. Thanks so much for stopping by and showing love. Especially the biddies. Shout out to everybody throwing the bits in. And we're going to be a handoff here. Namie's looking for a crease. Going to find one to get past the 30. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming. Tacoma trying to get off of the field. How'd you sign 3 so fast? It's a first come, first serve, man. We got players that's putting in that work in the league. They got to get off. As we see the pass get off and a nice punch out at the last second to make that incomplete. 3rd and 4 coming up. Turds, this is literally like the first thing he's done in a while. But that's because he's too busy trying to get to the NBA. I appreciate the grind. I ain't mad at you, homie. Going to be passing it here and going to take off the run is Montaigne and not going to get it. And the D-line stands tall. Going to make it 4th and 1. Tacoma should be getting this ball back. I don't know what Turks is doing. He's just like disrespecting me all the time. He did his like first stat thing for like the first time since we started this season. I'm just kidding. He did a couple. Sending this one away. Gonna take this one from the 15-yard line is the homie. It looks like John Carter. Is gonna be 1st and 10 though. Hey, Washington's a pretty cool state. I love me some Seattle. And Tacoma's really nice too. I've been there multiple times. First and 10 coming. They're going to send a man in motion. They'll hand it off, and they're going to try to cut to the left side, but Rock Blazer's waiting for him. Going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like the block was okay initially, but right at the last second, one of the players got free. We got 2 new teams coming into the league pretty soon as they fake the handoff as Tacoma stands in the pocket. On the run and launches it. Middle of the field and gonna be deflected. I know that player pretty well. Sean Bridges, I wouldn't test number 23 on St. Louis. It's gonna be 3rd and 10 coming. Gonna be passing it here again. Look, Millfield, and gonna be dropped. And that is a bot player there. One of the players that got the touchdown so far for Tacoma. They have 0 catch for a reason. It's gonna be 4th and 10 coming up. And St. Louis is getting that football back. Speaking of number 23, we should see a return from him. Yeah, 2 teams are already decided. And we should potentially have 2 to 4 more coming after these next draft class. Look at the juke move as he takes this one out of bounds, trying to avoid the hit. Gets past the 40. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. So we will have 14 teams. Actually, well, 8. Yeah, we have 10 teams. So we're going to go ahead and move towards moving to 12. I can't wait till we get divisions in here. That'll be so dope. As we see the pass coming, looking right side, looking screenplay and beautiful blocking. Going to give him a first and a little bit more past the 40, down to the 37. And there goes the homie Namey. First and 10 coming. And no, I cannot tell. You're going to have to wait until the playoffs, which will be in a couple of months. We're still building everything with the team, so not everything's finalized quite yet. I don't know if I could tell, but I'm pretty sure. Did I? Oh no. I don't know if we can, as we see Namey takes it past 30. I don't know if we could tell who actually owns the teams yet. I don't know if they actually done it yet. I don't remember. Can y'all put one close to St. Louis? Maybe in the future. You never know. You want an in-state rivalry? As long as it's not in Washington, D.C., I'm cool. Going to be pitch this one. They're going to be returned and going to take it into the end zone. Hitting the jerk on them for you, boys. Oh, my goodness. Kevin Lee took him to the outside, and that's game over. I was looking away for a second, so I missed the beginning. Was it like a reverse play? Was it a jet sweep? What was it? Kick is up and kick is good. I guess this is why I should have it up on my phone so I could watch it again. It was a jet sweep. Okay, so it was another touchdown pass there for Montaigne. But a great drive overall. Once again, Tacoma, they're going to have to dig out of this hole here within these 20 minutes or so. Make sure you guys are stacking up on your channel points. Get your USS coin. Purchase some stuff. You could also get TPE that way. Along with player traits, you could get your drip on. Whatever you feel is best. Where's your drip? You'll have it next week. Just hit me up about it. Just be lucky I got your attributes in. Beggars can't be choosers. As we see the return coming, turning this one up past the 20 and down at the 23. Zora Lunar with the return. It's first and 10 coming. Yeah, just message me on what you want. Turt said that his receivers are better anyway. I mean, the argument could be made. I mean, they have been in the league for a while. Gonna be looking for the passes. Bridges left side. They're gonna be caught and turning up. Number 5 is running to the 30, and looks like Justin Mitchell's gonna take him down. Mr. Peach, you getting some more yards there. Home at first and 10, Tacoma. And that was almost sniped. Yeah, Turks is the owner for St. Louis. Going to be passing it right side and going to be caught and going to get some yards there as Kaiser. 2nd and 4 coming up. Respectable game here for Bridges for sure. I believe he's right at 60%. You can definitely get that up a little bit more, but still got some time. 2nd and 4. Gonna be passing it left side and caught, turn it up and gonna get into the end zone. Big bucket. Kaiser does it again, his 2nd of the game, and that's gonna get Tacoma past 20 on the day. Nice job. They still got some grinding to do, but a quick drive. Gonna be kick up. And another doink off the right side this time around. And they're just missing a lot of extra points here. It's going to be 34-22, a high scoring affair here. And it's a pretty fun ride for sure with all these people in the chat. I love it. Over 12 right now. We need some more people. Invite your peoples. I'm trying to tell you, we're getting nice up in here. We need to get the followers up here on Twitch. Currently over 150, 164 to be exact. So it's gonna be the final 6 minutes 52 seconds here in the third quarter. Hello, Turks. I'm gonna tell my quarterback to win. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, that's how it's supposed to go, man. I don't blame you for that type of mindset. Just win, baby. Win. You play to win the game. Taking that to the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Turks is like, she could be a chicken as long as she brings another ring to this St. Louis team. But she is the smartest, in my opinion, the smartest quarterback in the league for that reason. She's been in pretty much every season, and only one quarterback currently playing has that title. Looking to go on the route, turns back around, launching right side, and throws a pick. I just said that she was very smart and throws the interception that's going back entire wire. England getting Tacoma back in this. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, the handoff. Davis trying to find the crease and pushes inside the 20, but ooh, that was a not so favorable pass there for Montaigne, but we're going to keep it moving here. 2nd and 8 coming. The minute she don't pass to Lancelot, it goes the other way. Tacoma can make this a one possession ball game if they could score. Looking for a man, middle of the field, and caught. Turning up is the homie number 7. Getting past the 5 is Banks. I'm gonna nickname him Busy Banks because that boy is busy. 1st and goal coming. And he shed the tackle right off of Preston Dotson. I need to upgrade that apparently. And they're gonna pass it again. Bridges looking for another score. Gonna pass left side, but I don't think he got his feet in bounds. It's gonna be 2nd and goal coming up. Looked like he had a man open on the right side, but decided to go left. A very, very good game for sure. Tacoma trying to score here in the shotgun. They're going to pass it again, looking left side and caught, but he cannot keep his feet. And it's going to be 3rd and goal here. Preston was right there. Third and goal here. Big 3rd down. Trying to get points off of the turnover, and they're going to hand it off. There goes that man, but gets dragged down at the 2. Now it's 4th and goal here. Now, do you come out and try to get the play and get the touchdown, or do you go for another field goal? Me personally, I'd say go for it. Why not? But they're going to go for the field goal here. See if they can make it 34-25. Kick is up, and it is going to be a bucket. Slowly inching their way into the ball game here. Still got plenty of time. Should be a fun ride here tonight. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. And let me know how I'm sounding in the chat. I added a couple more filters before the game started. I don't know how it sounds on your side, but if it sounds good, it sounds good to y'all, it sounds good to me. I'd say I just got that screenshot of Turks agreeing to cheat, and that's tough. Hey, Turks could talk his smack, man. Like, he was the one that made the trade to get him. That's his player. He should be supporting his players. You know what I'm saying? Going to be a return though from Kevin Lee. Taking this one up the middle, pushes forward to get to the 30. And we'll go over the statistics at the end of the game as we always do. We're going to keep it rolling here. We deep here in this chat. Let's go ahead and get into it. I want to see all the chats like this. and get even further. You know what I'm saying? It's 1st and 10 coming though. They're going to send Naomi in motion. They're going to fake it. They're going to look for the pass. Get Tennessee throws as she throws. 2nd and 10 coming up. A great blitz there. Going to set up 2nd and 10. Was that Naomi or was that Montaigne? Second and 10 here. They're going to send crisscross in motion. Look for the screen on the opposite side. Going to turn up and gets taken out of bounds. A great tackle there by who I believe is Goofy Goober, number 24. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming. It's at Glaze if I want to. I'm paying $10 million a year. I mean, that's fair. Language, 3rd and 7. It's going to fake the handoff. The rush is coming and gets sacked and fumbled and picked up by Tacoma and taken inside the 15. The defense is screaming. 1st and 10 Tacoma. What? Going to look for the score. Going to pass his right side. It's going to be caught dragging the toes. And that's going to be... Who's that player there? Actually, that's Extra Magic. Couldn't quite tell the number. I'm still learning. It's going to be 2nd and 5 coming. Now, this is probably one of the greater games I've seen this season so far. Especially if Tacoma can find a way to score here. Now, field goal or a touchdown makes sense. They don't have to necessarily get the touchdown if they can't. But looking midfield and caught, that 3rd down going to be a lot easier. But I'm sure Tacoma's hot right now. They said, look, you ain't going to be playing us like that. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Jacob Copeland, he's screaming in the chat, pass my way, bro. Get better, get better. As we see the handoff open lane and pushes into the end zone. 3-point ball game, hitting that lawnmower. That's going to make it 34-31, folks. And an extra point here could make it a 2-point ball game. Kick is going to be up. And this one actually looks pretty decent. We're back to a 2-point ball game here, folks. Woo! Hear that bubble. Hear that lava flowing. Let it flow right through you. That's what Beast and the Gang is saying right here. But the game's still open for either team to win. But interesting ball game here for sure, folks. And it happens to be when we get some of the most viewers. I love it. He said it would be tired if they didn't miss all those extra points. Not just him, but St. Louis as well. We'd have a tie ball game potentially. But it's all good, man. Kick is away. St. Louis, I believe that's a lot of turnovers in a row as we see this one taken past the 25. Threw an interception and lost the fumble. 1st and 10 coming up here. No cursing in the chat. We got kids up in here. But it's 1st and 10 here for St. Louis. They're going to send a man in motion. Another faker to end around. Going to quick pitch in and caught. There goes Tavian pushing past the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up here. Well over 300 passing yards here for Montaigne. And she's trying to bounce back here.
This is a certified hood classic.
1st and 10, another, and it's going to fake it. Going to fake it again, looking for a man right side this time, and caught, turning up and pushing forward and trying to get more yards there. Gets to the 35. Is that my boy Henderson? Oh no, that's the bot player. I thought it was going to be Henderson. First and 10 coming. Inside Tacoma territory here as the third quarter continues to wind down. Going to be passing it again, short left side, going to be caught. I believe that's the spot fullback getting into the mix. No, that's actually Tom Edwards. My bad, got the numbers confused. 2nd and 5 coming. They're definitely in field goal range, I believe. Yes, they are. Inside the 30. Should be the last play, assuming it's not an incompletion, which now that I said is probably going to happen. I'm going to pass it here. Looking, it's going to be caught. Turn it up and gets inside the 20. Turns up his Tavian inside the 10. I think it's a perfect time to throw some fours in the chat, my good people. Liking what I'm seeing here. Let's go ahead and get into it. And it looks like a little bit of a glitch here, but it'll turn it up as they turn around. Look at the pressure they're trying to tie it in screen. And Tavian's going to turn it up and get into the end zone. One of my favorite plays in this St. Louis playbook. When it works out, it's just beautiful. And Tavian's going to profit from it. Touchdown number 5 there for Montaigne. Kick is up and going to be good. And St. Louis is going to hit 40 tonight, folks. When that tight end, when that play action tight end screen works, it works. And yes, these are custom playbooks. And Beast apparently doesn't know what's happening. You need to pay attention to the staff members chat, brother. I mean, the staff announcements chat. You missed a lot. But I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself during this break between week 4 and week 5 and week 6. Going to be kicked into the end zone for the touchback. 1st and 10 coming up here. You try to be like John Morant. Don't be like John Morant, man. You end up shooting yourself in the leg with apparently a lighter. It wasn't even a gun. As we see 1st and 10 coming. And it's going to be a delayed handoff. Pushing forward is Davis to get as much as he can. Probably should have tried to bounce that to the outside, but it's going to be 2nd and 7. Back to 9-point ball game here. And they're going to send him in motion. They're going to fake the handoff, and they're going to cut up again as Davis, and he's going to get shut down. Could not find the hole. He took a little bit too much time. You just got to hit it. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming. Best of luck in your grind to the big leagues, big homie. In the meantime, you can always work on your professional career here. You know what I'm saying? Passing it again, middle field, and caught. Turn it up. And there goes Peach again with another catch. Getting close to the 45. It's 1st and 10. And he's well over 100 yards. This says 140. Got to support the USFA people, and when they make it big, they're going to donate at least a solid $500,000 to your boy Stacks. Left side in, overthrows the man that was about to get open. Just a little too much oomph on that pass. 10 minutes left in the 4th, and it's 2nd and 10. Yeah, 140 in his first game off of 7 catches. Both of these wide receivers coming out. I think they have very bright futures here. Going to pass it again, middle field, and caught. Turn it up and gets past midfield. The 3rd down is going to be a lot easier to hit if they could get it. 3rd and 3. Frederick Kaiser also adding in some catches. He has 8 on the day. Gonna be handing this one off. Got a little bit of speed, a lot of speed to get the first down. A great stretch play. Gonna make it 1st and 10. Lamar Davis gets it done that time around. It's 1st and 10 Tacoma. Yeah, me too, man. No, I hate those injuries, man. If you see a white Jacob Copeland in the NFL, that's me. I got you, homie. I'm be looking out for you. Hopefully you go to Jacksonville. Gonna be passing it again, looking middle field and caught, turning up again. Is Peach again? Yes, it is. Another bucket. 1st and 10, Tacoma. Look at the pass right here, just perfect, right in between the defense and the zone. Is it? Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I like the Jags. It is what it is. Passing it again. Left side is going to be caught and turning up and gets inside the 25 for a short game. Going to be 2nd and 6 coming. Jacksonville is your favorite team? Then I might as well just give you 750 TPE just because. And I can do that. Just kidding. I can't do that. But good job choosing the right team. Who likes the Texans, really? Going to be passing it right side and caught. And another catch. And I believe it's the homie again. Peachy's just lighting them up in the middle. 1st and 10, Tacoma. Well, technically, he's younger than me, so he's like my other son. He's my new son. Copeland's my new son. I'm marking that here. Going to be passing it, I'm sure. Yes, it is. Looking right side and overthrows his man. Rushed that pass again. Going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Turts, pause. What in the hell? You're still my son. You, Turts, and the new homie. Going to be handing it off in a wide open lane. Pushing forward and almost got into the end zone, but he runs into his own man. It's going to be 3rd and 1. That was almost it. And that is where the awareness attribute comes in, folks. You got to make sure you're updating each week. You got to keep it moving. Will it be another pass? Will one of these rookie wide receivers get into the end zone tonight? That's the question we have. But they're going to hand it off and they're going to push into the end zone. What? Great job. Defense not existent currently in this ball game except for a couple of plays. But hey, Tacoma's 2 points away from getting 40 themselves. An extra point can make it back to a 2-point game. Kick is up and going to be good. 41-39, an interesting score. And I don't think we've ever seen a score like this before, ever in our history. Yeah, there's no point in going for the 2 points right there. At best, it would have made it 41-40 and it wouldn't really change anything. 6 minutes left in the fourth, though. St. Louis with the chance to potentially seal the deal if they could find a long drive for a score in regards to a touchdown. But if they get stopped to a field goal, Tacoma has a chance. Or get a stop, whichever one comes first. As we see this kickoff away down to the 1-yard line. Look at Kevin Lee go past the 20, cuts up to the left, gets close to the 30. These stats are going to be fun to read off tonight. It's going to be a fun ride here. 1st and 10 here for St. Louis, looking to finish the deal. All of the Western Conference teams are rooting for St. Louis, so Tacoma doesn't go to 3-2. As we send the man in motion here, Montaigne looking for the bucket, goes short, gonna turn up his Namey. Actually, no, that's not Namey. That's gonna be another player. Actually, it is Namey. I thought I said 25. That's 26 right there. 2nd and 4 coming. And Montaigne has yet to pass towards Copeland. Gonna be faking the handoff and immediately sacked. Big defensive play, setting them back up for a 3rd and 10 situation. Right off of the crossing player, he just bursted towards the homie Montaigne. And a big 3rd down here with the final 5 minutes left in the 4th. Trying to look for a man. But Montaigne launches this one nowhere near where she needed to go. And Tacoma gets a stop here. That is not a fan of that one. But regardless of that, Tacoma gets to a quick stop. As we see this punt away. Gonna be inside the 20, looking for a return, and takes it past the 25. Tacoma only needs a field goal to take the lead here. That was definitely a Madden moment, for sure. First and 10 coming up here. Put it past this again, looking midfield and almost, actually hit off of the head of that tall receiver. And I guess that's one reason why being too tall is bad for your health. That's going to be 2nd and 10. Or at least bad for your team's health. That did not help them out at all, but they have a chance to make up for it here as they look for the pass, midfield and caught. And that's going to be the man that did that header. Like he's playing soccer, he actually uses his hands this time, and he won't get penalized like soccer. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming, as Banks is pretty much one catch away from hitting 100 himself. Four minutes left in the 4th. And they are going to hand it off in a big hole. Finds a lane and drags a man to the 44-yard line is Davis. 69 yards, nice. That's going to be 1st and 10 here for Tacoma. Gonna pass it again. Looking for a man. Takes off to run and runs straight into a man that gets sacked. Loss of 6 on that play. 2nd and 16 coming up. Yeah. I got it. My soundboard getting nasty. As they go ahead and send a man in motion, hand it off again, pushing forward as Davis makes one man miss, drags a man to midfield and pretty much getting all those yards back. A big play there from the young halfback, and they needed it. It's 3rd and 3. Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man, midfield and caught inside the red zone and a little bit more. There goes Peach inside the 5, taking it to the 4. I think he needs another contract on top of the contract he just signed today. It's 1st and goal, Tacoma. What? 211 yards for the man in his first game. Tell him he is not great. He will slap you in the face like this. Shut your like that. 1st and goal coming, and they're going to hand it off again. Well, they tried to bot player. They tried to strip it. Was Dotson, but he couldn't make that ball come free. 2nd and goal. And I've seen that play happen a lot of times with Preston, stripping that football out. It didn't work out, but a good attempt nonetheless. Yeah, I love that one too.
Shut your
Gonna be passing it, looking for the touchdown. Left side, and going to be almost picked. That could have been very testy. And it looks like they're going for more of a jumbo set here. Especially after that play, I don't blame you. Tacoma trying to punch it in. They're going to fake it and hand it off, pushing forward and get stuffed as St. Louis calls their timeout. And they are in field goal range. Do they take the field goal or do they try to get the touchdown so they could put pressure on St. Louis so they could score a touchdown? That's an interesting question here with 90 seconds left. Interesting setup here. And it looks like they are going to take the field goal. Me personally, I don't blame you. You'd rather have the lead late in the fourth than not. As we see the kick is up and a bucket, and Tacoma takes the late lead. And this is a perfect time to ping them again, let them know that we are still live. We'll go ahead and do that right now. Sending this one off to around the 3, looking for the return and going to get stuck by number 80. I don't know about that one. That was a little lazy, a little crazy. Oh my goodness. Hit him like this. Woo! That's what that Kevin Lee said right there. One minute, 23 seconds left. St. Louis looking for the bucket. A deep drop back left side. It's going to be caught and dragged backwards. Not going to be what they need as Montaigne gets 400 yards on the game. They're going to need a little bit deeper passes than that. 2nd and 12. As the fourth quarter clock continues to roll down, no huddle is here. And another deep drop back look in midfield and caught. Gonna be a face mask as well. And that's gonna put him inside Tacoma territory. That's gonna be pretty testy. 53 seconds left. Caboose is in the chat. What's happening, big homie? They need a potential 10 to 15 yards here for good field goal range. Going to be another drop back here for Montaigne, looking for another comeback in her mantle, and going to just throw this one away. The pass rush, just ridiculous. 2nd and 10 coming. Going to be 2nd and 10 here, passing it, looking for a man. Pockets nice and going to find a man short. Going to get inside the 40 as they call timeout number 2. 3rd and 7 coming. We got ourselves a certified hood classic, y'all.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've had a lot of crazy games, Ryan, but I think this season, this is definitely one of them. Going to be handing this off again, and namely had a big hole, and he's going to take it to the right side. Going to take the hearts out of Tacoma fans everywhere for the touchdown. Oh my goodness. as they got to go for 2. Make it a 7-point ball game. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to do it. Big boy buckets, St. Louis. They're going to make it 49-42, folks. And funny enough, with all the crazy stuff that's happened, it turned out to be a normal score, 49-42, instead of like 41 whatever. But now it's up to Tacoma to get this get back. Only chance they have now is to tie the football in 36 seconds. A very, very great game nonetheless. Oh my goodness. This has game of the year potential for sure. And we're only in week number 5, folks. This is only going to get better. And for all the people that just joined, the league, I hope a game like this will keep you here for many, many seasons to come as we see the kneel down. We'll see if Bridges can do what he needs to do to tie this ball game up. These stat lines are just going to be ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure like more than half of the league doesn't have more receiving yards than Peach does. As he looked left side and caught. There goes the homie. Going to get tackled in bounds. They're going to have to call that first time out there. A decent enough start. .30 seconds left in this ball game. Closing towards midfield, but they need a little bit more. Gonna launch this one right side. Is going to be caught. Turns up, trying to get the first, but going to get stopped short as they call timeout number 2. Not too much they could do on that play. Would like to see a little bit more deeper shots down the field. And that was actually a really good tackle there on that play before this past one. But they got all the receivers heavy on this one. Might as well. Gonna look for a man. Steps up, middle field and caught. Turn it up, gets to the 40. And this pretty much sets them up for one last ditch effort as they called their final timeout. We'll see what Tacoma could do here with 12 seconds. What a game here tonight to close week number 5. If you're with me tonight, throw a 1 in the chat just because, as we see potentially the last play of the game, looking and launching this one to the end zone and just throws this out of bounds. Never mind. I think that was that shot out of bounds type Hail Mary type play. You can't be throwing that one. Go towards the middle of the field, my friends. 6 seconds left. Gonna look for the play. Steps up and throws in middle of the field this time. And gonna be incomplete. And that is going to be ball game. A valiant effort there from the homies in Tacoma, but they will fall short at home. What a game all the way around. The chat was hype. You love to see it, but the final score will be 49-42. Oh man, that was a very, very great game all the way around. Looking at the total offense, you see right there, 553 to 499. That's just testament to how great these two teams are. Looking forward to see what they do in the rest of the season. First down wise, 23 first downs for Tacoma. If this is just a glimpse of what they could do, Tacoma might be a team that could make their way back up the ranks, but they got to fall to 2-3 after this game. They got 2 turnovers and it definitely helped them get it close, but St. Louis kept the pressure on them all game long. 32 minutes worth of offense there for Tacoma. Just wasn't enough. But looking at the stats here, yeah, that was Namey that threw that one pass. I was right. But 65% there for Bridges. Montaigne got 71. 7 total touchdowns between the two of them. No picks. Great job by these two quarterbacks. Cream of the crop, I'm trying to tell you. Running back wise, looks like Davis led the way in carries, but Namey McNamerson with that last ditch effort to take the lead. They got the job done. 7 carries, 97 yards, a huge average there for him. Looking at the receiving side of things, I mean, do I really need to say anything about what you see right here? Just ridiculous. 10 catches, 211 yards. Unfortunately, did not get into the end zone. Same thing for Chris Banks in his first game, 8 for 99. Frederick Kaiser got his 2 touchdowns for sure, 9 for 50. That's going to help him out. Extra Magic, 3 for 57. And Lamar Davis, 1 for 19. Great job from these young running backs as we check out St. Louis here. Ansel Tavian, 5 for 59. Sir Lancelot, 4 for 182 TDs. So definitely a very good game from him. But most of this stuff happened in the first half, so he's pretty locked up. I don't know if y'all noticed, but he didn't really do too much in the second half. Kevin Lee, 3 for 94, 2 TDs. Namey McNamerson, 3 for 35. Chris Cross, 2 for 20. Tom Edwards, 2 for 14, and that's a bot player. We don't worry about them here. As we look into the tackles, I mean, I'm not really surprised. Me personally, I'm not surprised about what you see right here. 16 total tackles here from Dotson. A great game from him. CV Glades right behind him with 10. Rock Blazer with 9. John Smith with 8. Tristan Mitchell with 5. Nicholas Watt with 5. Gunn Arabic with 4. Jesse Lava with 4. Xavier Lingman with 3. Let's see. That's all the user players there. Tackles for loss looks like CV Glades, Jesse Lava, and Rock Blazer each get 1 apiece. John Smith there doing his thing. He got 1 sack. Great job. No interceptions, pass deflections. Looks like Blazer and Glades have 2. Lingham and Watt and Dotson and Mitchell each get 1 apiece. No fumbles, nothing like that. That's all good there. For the homies in Tacoma, who's leading here? Looks like Ball Burr with 5 tackles. John Carter with 5. David Koala with 5. Tywire England with 4. Patrick McGowan with 3. Jacob Copeland ends his first game with 2. We'll see what else he did. Geriatric with 2. Goofy Goober with 2. Good job, Copeland. I didn't say that. Great job for the homie. Wasn't really tested all game long. Carlton Rhodes there with 1. Jason Cash with 1. Majar Martinez with 1. That's all the users there. Ballroberg gets a sole TFL. Sack-wise, Geriatric gets a sack. Great job by Cabooses bot player. Tire Wire England with a clutch interception earlier. Great job. And also gets all of the pass deflections. Geriatric forced the fumble. Recovered by a bot player. And that's all of the user stuff there. Kicking wise, looks like Bruce Stinger had 4 attempts, made 3 of them. And Carlstown did not go after field goals, but extra point wise, they both missed 3 total between the 2 of them. And kickoffs, we should have a lot this time. 17 total kickoffs, 2 touchbacks by Carlstown. That's ridiculous. Very long punts today, 54 and 52 apiece. And both of them averaged somewhere around like 48 point something. Great job there. Kick returns, looks like they both average over 25. And the longest was 32. Punt return wise, longest was 19 by Preston Dotson, averaging 14. John Carter right behind them, 9.6 on the day. And that is going to close out week number 5, folks. Wow, what a way to close it out. And it was just 1 assisted tackle, 1 assisted tackle, 1 solo tackle there for the homie Copeland. Not too much there. But looking at everything else here, we'll talk about the games next week. Let me go ahead and bring the schedule up real quick, if you don't mind me doing it. See who else is playing, man. Season 8 schedule. There you go. So on the mix for week number 6, who we got? So Tacoma will be hosting Anchorage in week number 6. So another Western Conference matchup for them. See if they could get up in the ranks, you know what I'm saying? Charlotte will be playing Arizona. That should be a fun ride. Dallas and Huntington Beach will also be a great game for sure, especially with Dallas coming through with 2 straight wins. Huntington Beach coming off of a win. Should be a fun ride. Pittsburgh and New York, Eastern Conference battle. And then the last game will be Tampa Bay at St. Louis, which should be another great game. That should be one of the primetime games, in my opinion. And that is how we're going to close out week number 5, folks. We're going to go ahead and get these screenshots like always. Going to keep it moving. Thanks again for everyone that stopped by. But until then, I'll see you later. Stay safe. And let's get this money.